Mike Turner is the Republican chair of the House Intelligence Committee. He's wired into all of our intelligence agencies. He pretty much knows everything that's going on. And he has made information available concerning a, quote, serious national security threat, end quote, available to all members of Congress to review, the National Security Committee just said. This is just minutes ago. And they're working with the White House. And by the way, the threat apparently has something to do with Russia, and it has to do with some new Russian military or intelligence capability that has America freaked out. And Mike Turner is asking President Biden to declassify the information so that they can talk about it publicly. But Turner sent his congressional colleagues a letter earlier saying the urgent matter is, quote, with regard to destabilizing foreign military capability. And Jake Sullivan said, I was a bit surprised to see Turner come out about this publicly. He said, I reached out to Turner. Jake Sullivan is the National Security Advisor to President Biden. He said, Turner has gone out publicly. I'm going to go see Turner tomorrow. That's where I want to leave things for today. So far, the White House is refusing to lay out what's going on here. But keep an eye on this, and apparently we'll learn more tomorrow. But something's up with Russia. And in fact, they're talking about it right now on MSNBC. It's and on CNN, breaking news. So stay tuned. I'll keep you up to date. One of them, by the way, to keep an eye on is this one that is getting almost no attention at all, where Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg is prosecuting Donald Trump for election fraud, for manipulating an election by paying off Stormy Daniels to keep quiet about their affair because he knew it would hurt him. I mean, this would be like if Hillary Clinton had paid somebody off to keep quiet about her emails. Except that, her emails were perfectly benign. And Trump, sleeping with Stormy Daniels was, at the very least, grody. Kind of, ew. But, and poor Stormy. I mean, phew. But anyway, this is what's going on. Trump wants Chris Lasivitas to become the RNC's chief operating officer. Chris Lasivitas, if I'm pronouncing his name right, or Civita, La Civita, I don't know how. He's a former Marine. He's a hardcore right-winger. He's been with Trump all along. He's a longtime Republican operative. And Trump, this is from Axios, I believe, this morning. Yeah, Axios. Trump aims to merge the RNC and the campaign even further by having his daughter-in-law, Laura Trump, be the party's co-chair. He has endorsed North Carolina GOP Chair Michael Whatley, another Trump loyalist, to succeed RNC Chair Ronna McDaniel. Now, La Civita, if you've never heard of this guy, here's all you need to know about him. He's the guy who ran the Swift Boat Veterans for Truth campaign in 2004 against John Kerry. That was his thing. This is a guy who knows how to fight dirty. This is a guy who knows how to take a lie and turn it into a national scandal when it's not even true. The John Kerry wounded himself just so he could get that Purple Heart, just so, which we now know is complete BS. A total fabrication, but it lost John Kerry the election. What will this guy say about Trump? But anyhow, I'm saying all this by way of saying that I think the reason Trump is doing this now is because he wants to nail down the RNC so that when that challenge from Haley's supporters comes at the convention and they get up and say, we really shouldn't be nominating Donald Trump. I get it that, the majority of the people who voted in the primaries want him, but he is going to lose us the election. He's going to lose us the House. He's going to lose us the Senate. We really need Nikki Haley. At that point, the new head of the RNC, Trump's daughter-in-law, and the new CEO or chief operating officer, Chris Lacivita, the Swift Boat guy, will say, sorry, Nikki, we're not even going to allow the vote. They're gonna do like Mike Johnson is doing in the House of Representatives right now. Yeah, that's just fine. That the Senate passed a bill that gives aid to Ukraine and solves the problem at the border, closes up the border completely, and just does a. But that's fine. But I'm not going to allow it to be voted on. And to the best of my knowledge, and I'm not an authority on the rules of the Republican Party around their convention. And in fact, frankly, I'm not even sure how fluid those rules are. I mean, it may be that they're still negotiating the rules. I don't know. But I'm betting that once Trump has his pure loyalists, his hardcore loyalists, in the position of control of the Republican Party, that will be the end of Nikki Haley's ability to end Donald Trump's candidacy.